Hello, I'm Catherine and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if this is a return visit. I'm so glad to have you here. I don't know what the weather is like where you are because I know we have some friends in Australia, so I know it's very different from what I'm experiencing here in June in Nashville. But it's hot, and so I thought I would do a summery bronzy look for you. But I started to think about it and I started to pull products and I thought, well, you know what? Wouldn't it be nice to compare a summery bronzy look that is all high end to a summery bronzy look that is all drugstore? So this is actually going to be two videos. So this is part one, and part one is going to be drugstore. So today we are just going to be using drugstore products to create a summery bronzy look. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off with the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. I am going to be putting the price of each product down below, and I just want to give a caveat about this with the drugstore video in particular. These products go on sale all the time. So I'm giving you the full retail price when I put this down at the end, and I'm going to tally it all up at the end for you. But just an FYI, when you go to shop for these products, please don't buy them if they're not on sale. Seriously. You need to buy them on sale. Typically, even at Ulta, it'll be buy one, get one for L'Oreal or Revlon or whatever we're going to be using today. So I'm going to start off by using this L'Oreal Glotion. This is going to be my primer, and it's going to give a little bit of glow to my skin, which of course is nice in the summertime. I don't need a lot of this. There are different shades of this as well. And I'm really just kind of putting it all over the face. It's really a nice product. Helps the makeup to last and gives you that beautiful glow. My shade is 902 or Light Glow. For my foundation today, I actually am going to use this one from Sephora, and I'm including it in the drugstore video simply because this is really a drugstore price. So this is their Best Skin Ever, and it's really a nice foundation to use. Especially over a glowy primer, because I feel like the finish is just perfect. It has very nice lasting power in the hotter, more humid weather. So I think you can see it's evened out my skin, but it has still kept that beautiful glow from the Glotion, which is what I really like about this foundation. This is a beautiful foundation. It feels weightless on the skin, very natural looking, and it will last you all day. The next product is a great concealer. This is from CoverGirl, and this is their True Blend Undercover Concealer. And I'm in the shade Classic Ivory. I like this concealer for this look because, again, I want everything pretty light and easy, but I definitely don't want any dark circles. And this is great coverage, but also very long wearing. You need something durable in the hot weather, or else your makeup will just fall apart. And you can see this concealer does such a nice job. One of my favorites from the drugstore. I'm actually going to use a little bit of this on the lids as well. It is a good concealer for that. Really hydrating concealers sometimes aren't the best for priming your eyes, but this one is slightly hydrating, but it also gives very good coverage. I'll bring you in so you can see, but the coverage is light. It's medium, I would say medium, but it's very nice and still looks very natural and healthy. For powder, we need to amp it up just a touch and have a little bit of a stronger powder that we know will work. So I'm going with the Rimmel Stay Matte. I have the transparent shade. I love using a little bit of a smaller brush. This is the BK Beauty 108 brush with this because I want to just place it where I want it. I don't want it all over the face, but it's perfect on those spots where I know I don't want any type of oil or sweating, anything. And it's great on the lids too. So right down here around your mouth is a good place to put it. On the chin, I don't want to take away from anything on the cheeks. So I'm just going to really focus on the T-zone. I love having this smaller brush where I can be focused with the powder application. You can see what a good job. This is just an incredible powder at the drugstore. So this could be an extra step. I am going to contour a little bit with this Physicians Formula Stick. This has good staying power and it's pretty easy to apply. I mean, it's not like some of the high-end ones. I haven't found a drugstore cream bronzer or contour that I think is quite as comparable, but this is just gonna give me a little bit of light contour. I have a fuller face, so some of you may not need this step, but I just like to do this to kind of give a little bit more structure to my face. So it's summer and we want bronzy, so let's bronze it up. And for me, this is the greatest blush for this. This is the Catrice Sungasm blush. And I'm in the shade Golden Ecstasy. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush. And you're gonna see this has such a beautiful glowy bronze to it. It's perfect for summertime, hence Sungasm. I love this bronzer for that beautiful, glowy, bronzy look. It blends beautifully and it is so, so affordable. When I'm going for a bronzy look, I kind of want everything to be slightly rosy, bronzy, in that realm. So I picked this blush from Revlon. This is the shade Naughty Nude, and I think it's just perfect for that kind of sunburnt, rosy look. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. blush brush. I'm gonna go into this blush and just here to give a little lift, you can see how that will just make that kind of a rosy, beautiful bronze. And a little down the nose too. So pretty and so pigmented. For highlight, I'm gonna go back to Catrice and look at the size of this giant highlighter. This is their Sungasm. It's a face and you can use it for body. It is just beautiful and the value of this highlight is amazing. I'm gonna just take this on my Anastasia highlighting brush and I don't need a lot because I have glow from the bronzer and I have glow from the blush. And of course I have that glotion too, so I'm getting very glowy. But this is a beautiful subtle highlight. It packs a punch, but it's not overly glittery. It's very flattering on the skin. I just love this highlight and you cannot beat the value you get in this highlight. For my brows, I use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil and I use this e.l.f. and Jen Atkin Clear Brow Pomade. For eyes, I had to pick one of my very favorite palettes that I think of every summer. It is from BH Cosmetics. It is found at Ulta. It is called Hanging in Hawaii. And as you can see, it is just the perfect summery bronzy palette. I'm gonna do a very, very simple eye just to kind of get us out the door. I'm gonna go into the shade Shaka, which is one of my favorites. It's just a brown shade. I'm gonna take that all over the eye and you're gonna see immediately we're at bronzy. The pigmentation in these shadows is amazing. And of course you get 16 shades. I really love these BH Cosmetics palettes. So that was the shade Shaka. I'm gonna use what I call a sunrise effect on the eyes. And I'm gonna go into this beautiful shade here that is called Lay. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on a skinnier brush, just on the top. And I'm gonna just take that through the crease and a little bit above so that it looks like it's just peeking through like a sunrise. And it's just enough. So you don't have peach or pink all over your lid, but you just have it peeking through. It's one of my favorite eye techniques. You can do this just with your blush too. So once I've done that, I'm gonna go into the shade Pineapple here for on the lid to give a really pretty shimmery shade. This is such a pretty shade. And just need a little bit and just to pat it lightly on the lid. It's amazing the quality of these shadows for the price. I'm gonna line my eyes with this Morphe eyeliner. This is the shade All Nighter. It's just a pretty brown shade. These pencils are very nice. Just gonna give a little bit more dimension to this very pretty simple eye look. That is the Morphe pencil in All Night. For mascara, I'm gonna be using my CoverGirl Lash Blast Clean. I love this mascara from the drugstore. Mascara is done. I love this mascara and it wears so well. So for our bronzy lip look, I'm gonna start with the NYX lip pencil in one of my favorite shades, which is Nude Truffle. For lipstick, I'm gonna be using a Maybelline shade. This is the shade Warm Me Up. And we'll see how this goes. Again, we're on that rosier side, which I really like, but we're gonna top it with this Revlon gloss in Rosy Future, which I just love for a bronzy look. I love that combo. I just think it's perfect. This gloss is great. And of course, these Maybelline lipsticks are so comfortable on the lips. I'm gonna top that for setting spray with my e.l.f. and Jen Atkins Setting Mist. Smells like coconuts, which is perfect for summer. And that is the summery bronzy look, all drugstore. I don't think anybody would know that this is all drugstore makeup. I will again have all the prices down below so that you can see exactly how much everything costs. But remember, everything at the drugstore goes on sale, so make sure you get it on sale. Volume 2, I'm going to do a summery bronzy look, but I'm going to do it with all high-end. So we'll see if we can tell a difference. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this look, if you liked it, if you can tell that it's drugstore, or if you feel like this looks like a high-end summery bronzy look. Hope you guys are doing well, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.